And for our lightning round this week, we're playing All Politics is Local. All around Maine on Election Day, there will be very localized referendum questions. These are usually citizen initiatives or required approvals for spending, bond issues, or for select board-driven ordinance changes where they seek voter approval. So we're going to tackle a few of the bigger and more interesting ones to better understand their potential impact and what may have been going on behind the scenes to initiate these votes. So number one is in Old Orchard Beach, where residents of multiple mobile home parks started a citizen initiative to cap mobile home park rent increases at 5% annually. This came in response to the land under their homes being purchased by an out-of-state company, and residents' concerns that their rents could escalate more than inflation. If enacted, this would be the third Maine municipality to enact rent control in some form. Now, Ethan, all politics is local, so what's happening here?
You know, to quote a famous candidate from another state, the rent is too damn high. And that's what's going on across the state of Maine, and we're seeing it, and people are not doing anything about it. And rent control is a really important step to protect the affordability of housing. These folks are seeing that their mobile homes that sit on this land that they can't really move from, it gets bought up, their prices had already gone up. This new owner has a reputation for moving those rents even higher. Good for them for organizing themselves and saying, you know what, if my elected officials aren't going to protect us, we're going to do it.
Phil?
You know, I understand the sentiment behind this. It's one thing to own your home, but not the ground that it sits on, and that can be very unsettling. Yet, I'm not a fan of government picking winners and losers in the economic system. And part of these costs that are being passed on include property taxes, which are rising even faster than the rate of inflation.
Yeah, but if you are not a fan of government picking winners and losers, if government does nothing, then they're picking the renters as being the losers and saying we're not going to protect you. But the owners, the economic system, right? I mean, we have one of the, the economic systems that's the envy of the world because of how wealthy you can get, right? So our system works for the wealthy, but somebody's got to step in and protect those who are not.
Yeah, I'm not saying that we should tell these people, move out and go find another place to live, but the notion that you're going to have the government decide by referendum how much someone's increase in rental fees are going to go up without any consideration for the economics behind it or the pressure that's being put on by the municipality itself.
Technically, in this case, it's the people deciding,
right?
Not the government.
Right.
It is, and you've got to remember, most rent control is tied to inflation. So if your costs go up, you get to raise your rent by that amount. So it's not saying that you can't, it's just saying, no, you don't get to raise it even more so that you get to make more profit at the expense of somebody being homeless.
Issue 2 in Kennebunk, after a 2-year process looking at how their government works, our Charter Commission is recommending changes to local government. In a nutshell, they're looking to move to a town council form of government from a select board and reserving some budgetary powers for the voters, but handing more authority to elected officials on planning and zoning. They're also seeking to clarify the recall process. Phil, and when we talk about local politics, what's happening here?
Yeah, I had the honor of serving in a small town council, and we had a government structure that Kennebunk is proposing, and I think it works well. It gives the town council the authority to operate the town within certain parameters, and it gives the voters a chance to decide on big policy or big spending issues. And most especially, what I like about this is that it appears as though Kennebunk has done a very good job of engaging the community. This isn't something that was rushed together. They put a lot of thought into this.
Yeah, and that one of the important pieces is the recall, as we talked about, which is, this is where this all came from, because they tried to recall somebody from the school board, and it was just a mess, and it wasn't transparent, and the recall bar should be very high from my perspective. We have elections, that's when you can recall somebody, but if somebody's had some serious malfeasance, you should have a chance. They've clarified that process, but I agree with Phil here. I think you need to give the council the ability to make decisions about planning. I would have gone even further than they had gone, maybe give themselves a mayor, more of an executive who's accountable to the people. But
because you'd like to move there and run.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Issue 3, in 2020, at the height of the COVID pandemic, Portland voters passed a hazard pay provision of their minimum wage law. When and if an emergency is declared by the governor, as had happened that year, that affects Portland workers. Those workers must be paid no less than time and a half of minimum wage. Now a citizens' initiative has been placed on the ballot to repeal the part that triggers hazard pay when the governor declares an emergency. Now, Ethan, you know this local angle quite well, so tell us what's happening here.
Yeah, back in 2020, when we passed the minimum wage ordinance, we had in it hazard pay. This is right at the core of COVID. Essential workers, finally people were recognizing the importance of these workers. We should pay them more. And the interesting thing is most of the campaign to pass the minimum wage was about this hazard pay provision because big businesses were fighting it so hard. They had signs, we can't do 22. And the people were clearly saying, yes, we want this. Well, now, because it can only be amended by initiative, those businesses are coming back to try to get rid of the core of this proposal. And you've got to understand that 95% of emergencies are declared by the governor because a local municipality doesn't have much authority to do much. So to simply say the local municipality must declare it, that means that workers are not going to get hazard pay. So hopefully this one will go down.
This will be an interesting outcome, I think, because if the governor declares an emergency that doesn't affect the city of Portland, why would people be getting time and a half overtime? So to me, that's the crux of this decision is if the governor does make this declaration and it doesn't affect Portland, why should they be paid those additional
But the governor
wages?
can do that, right? When the governor declares an emergency, she says it's the emergency for York and Cumberland County, right? Or it can be, she could carve out any part of the state she wants. She puts into it the parts of the state that need help.
Issue 4, voters in Scarborough are deciding on whether to buy body and cruiser cameras for their police department at a cost of $1 million. And Scarborough is the only town in Cumberland County with a police force that does not have the cameras already for either. So, Phil, what's happening here?
Yeah, I think this is a good move on the town of Scarborough. Law enforcement miscues, if you will, or dispute over what happened in the city, the town is found at fault, would probably cost them more than $1 million to resolve a dispute. This will make it very easy for law enforcement and the public to see exactly what the police have been doing.
Yeah, I'm not one to want to give more money to the cops most days of the week, let me tell you, but this time I'm in favor of it because, and look, we had to get cameras in Portland. It took just fighting tooth and nail to get it done. It's disappointing that Scarborough, now 5 years later, is last place in Cumberland County, but these protect cops as much as they protect defendants, people who may be arrested. So it's a good move. I hope it passes.
Number 5, voters in South Portland, Kittery, and Gray New Gloucester are all voting on whether to spend millions of dollars to bring artificial turf to their schools. Town leaders say grass fields are in just too poor condition to keep up with demand, but costs for these upgrades are high, and the risks associated with artificial turf are concerns that are also being weighed. Ethan, what's your take on this?
This is always a tough one for sure. I mean, some of the risks around it, I certainly understand the cost, that it saves money. I do think that we'd love to have grass fields all around the state, but I'll be very curious to see whether this seems like an extravagance because you have to spend money up front in order to save money down the road. So I don't feel strongly one way or the other. I've never had to play on artificial turf in any kind of real way, so I don't know.
It's going to be interesting to see what the mood of the voters in these communities are because they have just gone through a property tax restatement. So it'd be interesting to see how much that affects the outcome. But I do think there's some validity to the notion that you have this large capital expenditure, but it's one and done. It's not like you got to keep mowing the grass and leveling it out and over time.
And in South Portland, for example, they're building more restroom facilities and concessions and that sort of thing. That's part of their plan. They've probably wisely separated it out from other school bonding issues such as increased security and just general building repairs.
Yeah, maybe they should have included it in.
They're separate votes. Well, maybe
security will probably pass. Does Yarmouth have turf or is it
yes,
grass?
Well, they have both.
They have both?
Yeah.
And did your kids play on the turf?
Yes. Well, first we built it, and it wasn't properly planned, and some of it washed away, and so we had to build another one. But it's a whole other story.
Sounds like a scandal. We better look into this.
Oh, yeah.
Number 6, in 2022, Bar Harbor voted to restrict the number of cruise ship passengers to no more than 1,000 per day. 2 years later, a new ordinance came forward from the elected body to raise that number to 3,200 passengers per day. It does include monthly limitations of 20,000 passengers for most months and an overall cap of 200,000 passengers for the season. Ethan, Portland has debated the impact of cruise ships before, so this is not unfamiliar territory. What do you make of what's happening here?
It's just remarkable the numbers that they have up there. I mean, even Portland, with all that we have, in an entire season, maybe it's 100,000 that we've gotten in the past. I'm not even sure if we're back up to that since COVID. But this is clear where the community is saying this impact is too much on our environment. It's too much on our quality of life. We do not want to put money in front of that quality of life. So, and it's not like these are great paying jobs or anything like that. And a lot of those cruise ships that come in, those people spend very little money actually in the community. So it's good to see people saying, we're not going to just chase the holy dollar here. We like our quality of life, some, not too much.
You contrast that with the notion that there's probably millions of people who come to Bar Harbor by vehicle and they're not having the same discussion. And I think part of it is because the intensity, the cruise ship comes in, thousands of people get off, clogs the streets, off they go, another ship comes in.
They don't stay at hotels. They may not eat at the restaurants.
Right. People who drive in will spend more time there, but certainly, I mean, any of us who've crossed that bridge, we know what that traffic can look like, but I don't think it's anywhere near the kind of immediate impact that you have.
Right. And it's going to be interesting to see what the voters of Bar Harbor, not many of them who live there are voters because they're seasonal property. So it'll be interesting to see what are the dynamics in that relatively small community, how they vote.
Issue 7, currently in Portland, if you live in your home, you can rent it out as an Airbnb anytime you want. On the flip side, if the unit is not your primary residence, there are only 400 licenses available. Subsequently, some landlords have been less than honest about whether a unit is actually their home. To confront this, the Portland City Council is asking voters to approve a requirement that landlords must provide tax documents to show they actually live in the unit if they want an owner-occupied STR license. Phil, is this the right way to handle this local issue?
Here we go. We got more government bureaucracy, more forms to fill out. Again, as I said earlier in the broadcast, I'm not in favor of government picking winners and losers, but I do understand and I empathize with the neighbors who are impacted by people who, by and large, come here for a short period of time, want to have fun, maybe disrupt their neighbors' quality of life.
Yeah, and the other big issue is the amount of housing that you have, right? A lot of long-term rental units have now become short-term rental units, and that's contributed to the housing crisis. When you take those units off the market because somebody can make 4 times as much money in a short-term rental, that means that somebody out there cannot afford a place to live, may be homeless. But look, I mean, this issue came about literally because in the city of Portland, it was uncovered on a number of cases, but in one particular case in which a landlord who said they had a unit that was where they lived, we were able to discover that that person actually lived in New York City, voter registration in New York City, car in New York City, car registration, and the city couldn't do anything about it because the rule wasn't tight enough. This is tightening that rule.
Many communities deal with this issue, so perhaps if Portland finds a viable solution, others will latch onto that.
Yes.
2 years ago, voters in Cape Elizabeth resoundingly rejected a $116 million school construction bond. After a process that stirred up plenty of controversy, there is a new almost $95 million proposal on the ballot, even though the town council voted 4-2 not to recommend it. Now, this money would pay to build a new middle school and renovate the elementary schools and the high school. Is this something the Cape Elizabeth voters are ready to say yes to, Ethan, or is it just another, nope, we don't want to spend this kind of money? Or they don't like the process?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is a community that did reject the bigger bond earlier, unfortunately, I think. These are the kind of things where you just keep pushing this down the road and it's going to get more and more expensive. We saw it in Portland. If we had rebuilt our elementary schools 20 years ago, it would have cost us literally a third of the cost that it ultimately did because we just kept thinking the state was going to come in and help. And the state's process is terrible. They're not getting any schools built. So communities have to take this up, and hopefully they will. It's good for the kids.
This is going to be fascinating to watch the results. When you have 4 counselors out of 6 saying, I don't recommend that the citizens vote for it, which means, I did my homework, I've reviewed this, and my recommendation to you, my fellow citizens, is vote no. And the emotions between schools and people who don't have school-age children, this will be a fascinating
Those
election.
elected officials, I don't know how you feel, but they should have just voted no. Right? I mean, why? If you disagree with it, you don't have to send it out. Right. This is kind of like
which they had done with another version.
Which they had done with another version. It's kind of, I don't know how you would have responded, but I would have just said no. And now they're trying to have it both ways. I sent it out to give you a choice.
but I don't recommend it.